Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel John Lewis 3D Learning. In this presentation we are going to see language of chemistry, ninth standard, information conveyed by a balanced chemical equation. So what are the information conveyed by a balanced chemical equation? So let us take this equation. 2 sodium hydroxide, Na sodium, OH is hydroxide, therefore 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide plus H2SO4, that is hydrogen sulfate, it is otherwise known as sulfuric acid, gives Na2SO4. Na is sodium, SO4 is sulfate, therefore sodium sulfate plus 2H2O. H2O is hydrogen oxide or water. Okay, what are the information this equation conveys us? Well, let's go and see in the next slide. So this is the same equation. So let's see the information conveyed by a balanced chemical equation. The first thing is it gives us the actual result. It shows the actual result of the chemical reaction. So here sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid to produce what? Sodium sulfate and water. And what is the second information? Actual reactants and products. Okay, come on, tell me what are the reactants in this equation? Sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid are the reactants. Sodium sulfate and water are the products. So it gives us the actual reactants and products. And what is the third information? Number of each molecules. See how many molecules of sodium hydroxide has taken part in this reaction. That is what, after balancing the equation, we get the number. So in the previous videos we have learned how to balance a chemical equation by trial and hit method. So you got 2 sodium hydroxide. That means what? 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide reacts with 1 molecule of sulfuric acid. 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide react with only 1 molecule of sulfuric acid to give 1 molecule of sodium sulfate and 2 molecules of water. So that is what we understand. Number of each molecules of the reactants and products that conveys. So what is the fourth one? Correct chemical composition. See, all the formulas are written according to the rules of how to write the chemical formula. For example, you take sodium hydroxide. In sodium hydroxide, 1 atom of sodium, 1 atom of oxygen, 1 atom of hydrogen is there. In sulfuric acid, 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of sulfur and 4 atoms of oxygens are there. So like that, for each and every reactant and products, it gives what? So a balanced equation gives the correct chemical composition of the reactants and products. Next one is molecular mass. So we can find out the molecular mass from the molecular formula because it gives a correct chemical composition. So molecular mass can be easily calculated using their atomic masses. And what is the last one? Law of conservation of mass is obeyed. That means what? The total mass of the reactants is equal to the total mass of the products. Understand? So it cannot be different. If total mass of the reactant is not same as the total mass of the products produced, then this equation is not correct. Somewhere something wrong. This is what is known as law of conservation of mass. So mass before the reaction and after the reaction remains the same. Understand? Okay, now let us see. Let us try to find out the mass, total mass of the reactants and products for the same equation here. So what are the information? Okay, the same question. So the same equation. So now let us try to find out the molecular mass of the reactants and products here. See here sodium hydroxide. So 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide. So I have taken 2. How many sodium? 1 sodium. Its atomic mass is 23. Therefore 1 into 23 is 23. Plus 1 oxygen and atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Therefore plus 16. Atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. There is only 1 hydrogen. Therefore 1 into 1 is 1. Therefore what is the mass of sodium hydroxide? 23 plus 16 plus 1. How many molecules of sodium hydroxides are there? 2. Therefore I have put 2 here. Plus, so here there is only 1 molecule of sulfuric acid. Therefore I didn't put any number, that is 1. So atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. There are 2 hydrogen atoms, therefore total 2. Sulfur, only one sulfur, its atomic mass is 32, therefore 1 into 32 is 32. Atomic mass of oxygen is 16, there are 4 oxygen, therefore 4 into 16 is 64. Therefore, what is the molecular mass of sulfuric acid? 2 plus 32 plus 64, that is equal to 98. What is the molecular mass of sodium hydroxide? So molecular mass of sodium hydroxide is 23 plus 16 plus 1 is 40. So there are 2 molecules, therefore 2 into 40. Okay, what is the molecular mass of sulfuric acid? 98. Therefore, what is the total mass of the reactants? 2 into 40, 80. 80 plus 98 is equal to 178. Therefore, the total mass of the reactants is 178 here. Now, let us try to find out the total masses of the products formed. Here, sodium sulfate. So, 2 sodium, atomic mass of 1 sodium atom is 23. Therefore, 2 into 23 is 46. Plus 1 sulfur, atomic mass 32. Therefore, this is 32. Oxygen 16, there are 4 oxygens, therefore plus 64. Therefore, what is the molecular mass of sodium sulfate? 46 plus 32 plus 64 is equal to 148. Plus 2 molecules of water. So, we know the molecular weight of water is 18. In the previous video lessons we have learned hydrogen is 2, oxygen is 16. Therefore, 2 plus 16 is 18. There are 2 molecules of water. Therefore, 2 into 18 is equal to 36. So, what is the molecular mass of sodium sulfate? 142. So, 142 plus 36 is equal to 178. See here, the total mass of the reactants is equal to total mass of the products. Therefore, law of conservation of mass is obeyed. So, these are the various informations. Hope you enjoyed learning and you understood everything. Thank you very much for watching. Until we meet next time. Bye bye.